Hi guys, my name is Fallon Sample and I am a fourth grade teacher in St. Louis, Missouri. And the district where I teach has a very heavy population of English language learners. So if you are a teacher, you know that all of your students come in with different backgrounds, different abilities. And something that we're seeing is that our ELL kids just aren't quite at the same level as our kids that are from here. So that's pretty obvious. But I have created a website for my ELL kids to use at home to kind of help them in school. So particularly science and social studies definitely tend to be more challenging because of the academic language and content-specific vocabulary that comes along with those subjects. So in my website, there's different sections, but some of the collaborative parts are slideshows where kids from the same home language can work on assignments together and learn from each other about the topic we're studying in class. This is all supplemental practice, but it will allow them to further understand what we're learning in English. There are some non-collaborative components of my website. For example, there is some Google Translate and Google Dictionary extensions on the website and a Google form that is it's called Make a Connection. So it's connections to the weekly topic. So we're learning about famous Missourians. So I'm asking them to think of a famous person from their home country and tell why they're famous. So I would like to show you my site. Give me 1 second. Trying to figure out how to flip the camera. So this is my website. This is the home page. So up here is for Google Hangouts. So my students can practice conversational skills using the vocabulary in class using a set of headphones and Google Hangouts. This allows them to look up a word and it will translate it in their home language. So it's set up for Spanish. I would just need to add a Bosnian section here because those are our most prevalent languages at my school. Down here is Google Translate. So if there is homework that goes home that they're not quite sure what it's asking them, they can translate it there. Here is the form. So if you click here to take the poll, it's not really a poll, it's more of just a question, but make a connection. We've been learning about famous Missourians in class. Tell me a famous person from your home country and why they're famous. So just making those connections going to further deepen their understanding. On homework assignments, right here, they have an assignment to work on a Padlet with each other. So if you're not familiar with Padlet, it's a collaborative site for students to use. It's basically like a blank canvas. So I've used it for questions and answers where kids can post their questions and their classmates can answer the questions. So if I click here, it says question answer Padlet. It comes up. And so they can name their column about their question and then kids can respond. I go back to my homework assignments, I've created an economic slideshow, and the directions say, with your group, view the slideshow using your class notes and other resources. Complete the slideshow activities as a group by Friday, November 3rd. So it opens up the slideshow. So we are studying economics in our class, and then the kids are collaboratively working on this slideshow. So I have the wording translated in Spanish, and then it becomes more collaborative as they create skits about a kid saving up for something he wants. They have to create a list of goods that they have that they use at school. And then down here, the final project is they have to design a service. So using the shape tools, create a diagram of a service your group has created. Under the diagram, give a 3-sentence description of your service. Each member should type 1 sentence about the service. And then think, what problem does your service help solve and how much money will you charge? Use the next slide for your design. So it looks like that. So that is my English language learner website, and I think it's really going to help our kids take what we're learning in class in English, tying it into their home language, and then working with their other peers, because there are multiple of them that have the same home language that they can work together on these assignments. So I really hope that this idea would benefit your students in your school. Let's see.